Today's episode is brought to you by the Be Real Podcasting Network. For more episodes like this, check out BREELnetwork.com.
Hey, Tony, I like video games.
Well, hello there, Jake. I like video games too.
And this is another episode of Hey, I Like That Game.
Like that.
Boo.
Like that beat drop?
Nice. That was great. It was
pretty-
great needle drop.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
How you doing? How you doing, Tony?
I'm doing really good, Jake. Winter is set in. It's almost Thanksgiving. There's a crisp feeling in the air. And it's the best time to be playing video games.
Well, do you know what game I am thankful for?
I really hope you don't say what I think you're about to say.
It is Chaos Island, The Lost World of Jurassic Park.
Oh, God.
Tony, this is a real-time strategy game that came out in 1997 as an addendum to The Lost World of Jurassic Park, the second of the Jurassic Park films, and surprisingly, probably in the top 50% of Jurassic Park films.
I would agree.
This game is, it's a strategy game in concept only. So basically, the concept of this game is it's an old RTS, so it's got like a very dated art style, and you play as the main characters from Lost World of Jurassic Park. And the kind of like the hook of the game is you can capture dinosaur eggs, and then you breed them yourself, and then you like have your own army of dinosaurs.
Yeah.
And you're trying to stop the hunters from the movie in missions that are vaguely, if not completely unrelated to the movie.
Pretty much unrelated to the movie, as far as I understand in the movie.
Essentially.
Yeah.
But you know what the best thing about this game is that I'm not sure if you knew, but I kind of hope you didn't, because I want to blow your mind right now.
What?
The cast from the movie does original voiceovers for this.
I would also say, like, that is the best part about this game. I had no idea going into it, and I booted up the first level. I was like, wait. And, like, I'm clicking around. I keep hearing Jeff Goldblum as, what's his name?
Jeff Goldblum.
Actual Jeff Goldblum. Like, every time you click, it's like, oh, what's this? Huh?
As
What's this?
Dr. Ian Malcolm. So they have Jeff Goldblum, Julianne Moore, Vince Vaughn, the Richard Attenborough as John Hammond, and the others, but like
and that dude
people.
And that dude Toby from the West Wing, whatever his name is.
Yeah, like doing original lines. It's I don't know, it's hilarious. I just can imagine like them completely phoning all of this in.
Okay, but for real though, Jeff Goldblum does a pretty good job. Like he Jeff Goldblum's all over this game.
Oh yeah.
He definitely doesn't. It doesn't sound like he's phoning it in. Vince Vaughn, on the other hand, my God, it feels like he's just been bothered with this whole thing. Like, he has no enthusiasm whatsoever. And I guess it's kind of his character from the movie. He's kind of just like the guy with the camera, but like, is a little bit about the action or whatever. But he just sounds bored this whole time.
Yep.
And Julianne Moore, like, I couldn't get a read on her performance. It was just kind of like somewhere in the middle.
It's like earnest yet uninvolved.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. And then it's a little like fourth wall breaking, like in the gameplay, because like in RTSs you'll select characters and like tell them to move somewhere, and they'll be like, "On the way, General."
Yeah.
In this one, it's like little like sound bites from the actors, and Jeff Goldblum's like, yeah.
Yes.
And,
yes.
but more in a Jeff Goldblum way, and not like, I don't know what I was trying to do there, Porky Pig. That's
a dinosaur, folks.
So like the character Eddie, who in the film gets eaten by two Tyrannosaurus Rexes, like occasionally during the game will be like, did I die? In the movie I died. And like acknowledges the fact that he gets killed in the movie.
That's right. I remember it was like the second or third mission I was clicking around, because I barely ever used that character. I stuck strictly to Jeff Goldblum and Vince Vaughn. But I remember hearing that line. I was like, wait, what? What the fuck? It was, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Like,
yeah.
So kind of like you said, this game's an RTS, but it's like an early 90s RTS. and like made by not Blizzard. So it's
Yeah.
not a very good RTS. Like, you know, I will say this right out front, like, biased, very much so. I am very biased here because I don't like RTS. Like, I've never really liked an RTS. I haven't played one in depth really ever. I've tried multiple RTSs, but it never grabbed me. So playing through this game was an absolute fucking nightmare. Because it's not a good RTS. Like, I don't know.
No.
Like,
no, not at
you
all.
know more about this than me, but like, that game is not a good RTS. Like, it moves really slow. It makes decisions like automatically for you. Like, if you click on a supply crate with a character, they just automatically start routing back and forth. It's like, wait, what? I didn't mean to do that.
The pathing in this game is awful too, because like that's a very important thing. Is you want your units to like take the most effective and safe route to get to a place, and that's normally like a thing that's done all right in other RTSs because it's something that Blizzard figured out in Warcraft 1. But in this game, it's like they're jumbled all over the place. I can't tell you how many times because it's kind of like a grid system.
Yeah.
Not like overtly, but it is. The characters move that way and position in that way. I can't tell you how many times I would like have two characters just meet on a bridge and then they would stop. And then they wouldn't be able to figure out what to do until I like microed them back and forth.
They
like
body block each other. They body block each other so bad. Like, I legitimately had to stop playing on, it was maybe the third or fourth mission, because the map is very hard to read. Like, the terrain is hard to understand and see. So I'm trying to figure out, okay, where the fuck do I go? And it looked like from the map, like how blurry and muddy it looks, like, oh, you're supposed to go up this path. And I'm trying to go up it, and it's not happening. So it's like, well, I guess I have to go somewhere else. And it wasn't that I wasn't supposed to go that way. I absolutely was. It's just that my characters were body blocking each other, and they couldn't go up the pathway. So I spent like 15 minutes clicking around this map trying to understand where the hell I was supposed to go, and it just wasn't working, The other thing is that, so to my understanding, RTSs are built, solely, or like the foundation of the RTS is like, here are your structures, here are your units. They do different things, and they're better, like stronger or weaker at other things. So that's how you build your armies. That's how you like decide to build out your base, is with these different things these different structures that do different things, right? They excel at different stuff. I never fully understood what all these different like structures did. Like, I never, like, they don't really fully explain it to you. They definitely don't explain to you what each dinosaur is good or bad at, other than you can click on the model, and then like, or it's maybe like right click on the model or something, and then they will give you like some really bare bones stats, but that's really it.
Right. Yeah. It's very difficult to read. So the tutorial for this game is like a cutscene, and it's optional. And I never like remember clicking on it because I had this game when it came out. I was, I think, 7 when I played this game for the first time, and I played the shit out of this game when I was younger. And I like remembered a good deal of it actually, which I was surprised by. But I checked out the tutorial for the first time, and it's like super bare bones. It's really dry, really hard to follow. Even though Richard Attenborough himself narrates it, it does nothing. And yeah, there are like not a lot of structures in this game. None of them are really explained. It's kind of like sort of like comparable to a StarCraft campaign, in that you have control of like hero characters, sort of like the characters from the movie, plus you can like recruit research assistants that you can just get like multiple of, and they're like clones of each other, and
they're peons.
But really, like the foot soldiers are the different dinosaurs, and you obtain those by basically like raiding the nests of the different dinosaurs, and then you just hash them.
Stealing the children from mother dinosaurs and hatching them. Of course they'll listen to you because of you hatched them, I guess.
Because of some weird DNA
oh, that's right.
Plot MacGuffin stuff, which the bad guys get for the last, I think, 2 or 3 missions.
Yeah, and you have to fight against their T-Rexes and shit.
Right. Okay, and the other thing, so the eggs, this is a short game. What difficulty did you play it on, Tony?
I'd put easiest.
Easy?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got cut off. I think the last 2 missions are only for medium or normal, or medium for hard.
Perfect.
What was the last missions? No, the last 2 missions are so much fun.
I don't even remember. I'm not gonna lie. Like the last half of the game, like I got to like the ending of easy, and I was looking online, like wait, what else is going on with this game? And I was like, oh, there's a couple more missions here. So I was like, fuck it, I'm not playing more of this game. I'm just watching it. So like I saw the last one where you go through like, was it Death Valley, and like you have to fight a bunch of different shit, and oh my god, it's.
Yeah,
Ugh, it's rough. And like the mission design is so inept. Like like they give you really static objectives and they're like, here, go do it. And it's like, what? You feel like you're just clicking around the map, randomly running into things. And like if I didn't keep clicking back to the objectives tab, which isn't hidden in a screen, basically, like you might not even be able to find it easily. I had to keep doing that because I just didn't understand what I was supposed to be doing so often.
Oh, yeah. And then the missions is sort of like stop. They don't really have any like
there's no conclusion.
Real like conclusion to it. It's like congratulations, like in small red text at the top of the screen. It's like congratulations, you got a character to the power factory, and then it's just like okay, good, you're done.
Yeah, it's like hey, congratulations.
I want to say playing this game on medium took me like anywhere between like 4 to 5 hours, if that. It's a quick game.
Yeah, I played through in about it was like 5.5 hours, but over an hour of that was just me saying like fuck, like can't do this.
Well, so one of the things is this game lacks a lot of very like bare bones like RTS things that you kind of take for granted if you play a lot of them. Like there's no defensive structures or really like any way to defend your base other than like leaving units there. There's really not a whole lot of reason to have a base other than like to build the one thing that hatches eggs and then you're good.
Yeah,
there's no like really like hotkeys or grouping or like any like efficient or, as far as I could tell, any way whatsoever to navigate the UI using anything except for the mouse, which makes the whole thing super clunky, especially since this is a Windows 95 game that we're playing right now.
Yeah.
So the interface is not great. The mouse controls are not optimized for, modern computers.
Can I just put this out there too? Like the play area for this game is so small. Like imagine a canvas, right? And you're only taking up about, let's say, maybe 3/4 of the actual screen is like you seeing the map itself, and then the rest of it is just big fucking buttons. Big buttons, and then a mini map. Giant buttons that you have to interact with to make the game work. Like you can't just like double click on something like on a structure and then bring up the map to like build units. Like no, you have to go click build and you have to go do this and that. And it's just like what the why? Why are you making me doing this? And you know what? The mini map is not very helpful because that is just as muddy as the actual map. It's just like it's not helping me.
Oh yeah.
And it does it color codes things, but it doesn't really tell you what those colors mean. So you just kind of got to figure that out, So it's like, oh, there's a bunch of red blips over here and a yellow one. Okay, right. Let's see what they are. Like there's no sort of telling what is happening on that mini map. And the other thing that really bothered me about like the play area in general is that I don't know if you ran into this. Maybe it's because we're playing a Windows 98 game, but there was graphical glitches all the time. Like you would go like into like negative space almost.
Yeah, that happened to me.
Yeah, like where like the graphics would go negative, like a photo negative, and I figured out if you like clicked on options or like whatever, like I think it was options. If you click on that and then click back, it would go normal again. But like until I figured that out, I was playing with reverse colors for so much of the game, and it makes an already really hard game to look at and to play even worse.
Yes, absolutely. This game, I'm trying to think of like graphically what to compare it to. Maybe there's this old RTS called Total Annihilation, which was one I was considering making you play, but that's a very dense RTS. And I figured this one would be more kooky and fun to talk about.
Sure.
It kind of looks like that. Like, everything's very blocky. It's very, like, early quasi 3D animation. Yeah, doesn't hold up in the least bit. Yeah, it just, like, lacks all the good RTS stuff that I really enjoy from, like, really diving deep into stuff like that.
Man, I wrote this down numerous times in my notes for this show that, man, I like everything about this game except for the game. Like, I don't like playing the game, but I was actually delightfully surprised by the cutscenes in between each mission, kind of setting up what you're about to do. And it's like, again, it's helped because it's the actual actors doing the voice lines. And again, Jeff Goldblum actually does a pretty good job doing his lines. He Goldblums the shit out of this game, which is great. But, like, the story setups are pretty ridiculous most of the time. So it's just so funny imagining Jeff Goldblum, Vince Vaughn, and Julianne Moore sitting in a VO booth doing these lines. Like, I think it's like the third mission or something. Jeff Goldblum's talking about fire barriers and like, oh my god, we gotta get these eggs and hatch these eggs so we have dino friends. It's like, wait, what the fuck are you talking about? It's so quirky. And then, oh my god, best part of this game by far are the CG cutscenes. There's one where there's a boat crashing, like a boat hitting the ground or whatever, and you have to go Google this. Like, look this scene up on YouTube. It's the funniest thing because like they try to render human-looking figures on this boat like falling over because the boat's like capsizing, and it's just like a weird gray polygonal falling, like standing upright, then just being boop and like just falling around the ground. Like that's all it is, and with like hilarious sound effects. Oh my god, It's so good. It's so good. So
this game
bad,
is just, like,
so good.
A monument to like things not aging well.
Oh yeah. Nostalgia definitely doesn't carry you through this one.
Yeah. So let's see. Let's talk about more of the gameplay sort of thing. So
you fight jeeps.
You fight jeeps. You fight tanks at the end. In the last mission, you fight like a dozen tanks. It's also hilarious. So one of the playable characters is Jeff Goldblum's daughter from the movie Kelly.
Right. I forgot about that.
And the thing is, like, you like murder these hunters viciously. Like you like, it's like shitty RTS early 90s or mid 90s animation, but like then they die and there's like an explosion of blood and they're like like it's really like it's like a tragic death noise. And then it's just like, Jeff Goldblum's daughter hopping around and like takes out a gun and like shoots a hunter and just murders him in the street. It's I don't know, it's kind of funny.
And
like,
she sounds
all these scientists just murdering all these hunters.
And she sounds so upbeat while she's doing it too. She's like, "Yes, hey,
Kelly here." Pop, pop.
Yeah, it's so weird. It's such a weird game. It's such a weird game. But like I said, it's so charming.
There's like the seed of something amazing here. Like just like being able to, I don't know, it's like kind of like fun just being able to raise your army of dinosaurs and like just like mess up all these hunters and jeeps and tanks and stuff like that. There's something very entertaining to it, especially like in the last mission. So how the campaign progresses. So there are two resources. I guess one is, I think, literally just called resources.
Yep.
It's like the material that you get to build with, and then dinosaur eggs. And there are 8 different types of eggs. Just like corresponding different dinosaurs have their own strengths and weaknesses and kind of abilities in the fact that one of them is ranged and the rest aren't.
Yes.
And as you get them, like, you explore the map, and basically like it rewards exploring by giving you more eggs the more of the map you find, by basically just like finding the nooks and crannies where they're hiding their eggs. So that's actually kind of a good incentive to really dig deep into each map.
Yeah.
That's actually, I'll give it this, good game design. And then those eggs that you get carry over from mission to mission. Then, of course, like a typical gamer, you're going to use the bare minimum of dinosaurs you have to in each mission until you get to the end and you have so many dinosaurs for the last mission. So then you just go crazy. So I had so much fun playing the last mission because, you're hatching like I had 8 T-Rexes running around, like a troop of 20 raptors, because in the mission before you get so many raptor eggs, and it's like this gang of T-Rexes going across the map, just destroying everything, and it's gratifying and fun in a way that I don't think a game like this really has earned.
Well, because I didn't have that experience at all, because I'm looking at the objectives. Okay, I'm gonna get these done as soon as possible. I was trying to power through this game because after the first 2 missions, I was like, "This is bad. I don't know if I fucking don't like this game. It's really, really bad. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play this game, but I'm not gonna do everything here." So I didn't have an abundance of eggs. So I didn't have. That sounds pretty fun though. Having a gang of T-Rexes and Velociraptors running around. That sounds okay. Sounds all right.
Oh yeah, good times. And then the bonus mission when you beat the campaign is you're the T-Rex in San Diego from the end of the movie, and you're trying to get back to the dock. And it's a little Easter egg mission. It's kind of pointless and stupid, but it's kind of, I don't know, it's fun.
That's kind of cool. That's kind of, yeah. That's probably the best part about that movie.
Pretty much. I don't know if it's the nostalgia, but this game is tedious, poorly designed, not good to look at, oftentimes kind of dull, but at the end of the day, there are still moments where I just had fun, and I can't really quantify how that's possible.
It's hard to put your finger on it, because I was having kind of the same thing about it. This game's garbage. This game's absolutely hot garbage. I can't recommend this to anybody to ever play, but I really think it has it's that Goldblum effect. I mean,
that Goldblum effect, yeah.
Honestly, hearing his read on some of these lines, and he's not phoning it in. It made it very enjoyable to me in the sense that it's God, these are the real people doing, these are the real actors doing this. And again, this is 20 years ago now. They're in different spots in their lives. Who would have thought that these, those are juggernauts in the Hollywood, elite now, right? These are top tier actors, and at least 3 of them, top tier actors,
right?
That now are all 3 of them a part of this weird video game. This really weird video game. The game has its charms, and it's the best parts of a B movie, that
yes.
movie that you think is just garbage, but you watch it because it's so bad. That's what this game is.
Mm-hmm.
Totally.
And it's short enough where it doesn't overstay its welcome.
I'll give it that.
You never get too bored with sort of the tedium of exploring the map. Mostly, I think, partly because micromanaging is so much more cognitively demanding because you have to do it all through the mouse. So it's whipping across the pad, trying to go to the mini map and click, then get over and highlight the right things you want, but I didn't highlight the right thing, and then you try to click on just attack that stupid goddamn one Velociraptor right there, but it's moving too fast and its hitbox is too small, so I can't actually click on the attack thing.
Oh my god.
Also, weirdly, there's an RNG aspect to the combat, which should never be in an RTS. So sometimes you'll attack a hunter, a jeep, whatever, and just miss. And that happens, I think, a solid 30 to 40% of the attacks just don't hit. So it adds such a frustrating aspect to combat.
I don't think I ever noticed that.
No, yeah, it's ridiculous. Especially if you have one-on-one combat, you can really notice it. But there were a couple instances where there were fights I should just obviously have won, but
took longer
for whatever
than
reason. Yeah, or ended up losing because the dice roll behind the scenes weren't going my way. So that's just a baffling choice for an RTS.
Yeah.
One of many for this game, but
yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, I this. There's not much else to say about this game. I I totally agree with your point that the game does not overstay its welcome, which, I mean, we're really coming to find out that a lot of games seem to run on too long. You know,
Yeah,
like...
that was the one of the things we talked about with Paper Mario.
Paper Mario, yeah, that game lasted a little too long. I mean, you could probably say the same thing, you know, about Zelda at times. That seemed like, you probably could cut down on this, or like this dungeon could be a little bit shorter. I'm trying to think, like, what else have we played that's like just a little too long? Oh, Uncharted 2. That game was fucking way too long too.
Yeah, for
Um,
sure. Maybe like 15 hours too long.
Shut
Oh,
the fuck up. That game.
got 'em.
Okay. What game is better? What game is better, Uncharted 2 or this game, Jake?
I think.
Don't even.
Yeah,
Don't
Uncharted 2 is for sure.
Yes. Fuck yeah! If you would have said the other one, I'd be like, podcast over, friendship over.
I was trying to come up with something, but nope. I
Can't
couldn't.
do it.
This game is a mess. It's a fun mess at times, but whew, I don't even know like under what circumstances I would recommend this.
None.
maybe for, like,
Zero.
I think like maybe like a diehard Jurassic Park person.
Yeah, because
Like,
those people
loves all the
exist.
movies.
Fuck.
They do. Are you kidding me? I fucking love Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park 1 is like one of my favorite movies. So back
like,
off.
But like a diehard Jurassic Park fan who just like, I can't get enough of that Jurassic Park. I have to see every movie. I own a T-shirt. I'm like all about Jurassic Park. Does that person exist? Like, really?
I think so. I think there are people who enjoy the films, and like I don't know, like
I'm not talking about enjoying the film. I enjoy the films, but like, fucking yeah, Jurassic Park. Like, do those people exist?
I don't know, like you like Star Wars and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
you
that's
play
true.
like an old shitty Star Wars game just because you like it, and it would be an experience within that universe, even if it were bad. It would kind of like prick that nerve for you. So
Yeah, like I know
again,
people. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not saying that those sorts of people exist for the Jurassic Park mythos as much as they do for something like, you know, Star Wars or comic books, but I don't know. I think if somebody were like liked Jurassic Park and like, oh man, it would be cool if there were a game where you like controlled the dinosaurs. It'd be like, well, if you're really bored and won't hate me later, I have something for you.
I would suggest, if anything, like YouTube clips of this game. Just like, don't play it because it doesn't play very well. Like, the actual gameplay is not great in this game. Like, but I think it's just, I love that this game exists. Like, it's
Right.
fucking great. It's great, man. I'm actually really glad you picked this game instead of whatever the other RTS you were thinking was. Because,
Total Annihilation.
yeah, because this game, there's like a charm to it, and there's just so many times it was like, wait, what the fuck? Like, what is happening? But like in the best ways, best ways possible.
Oh yeah, for sure. So Tony, what would you give this game?
Jake, I give this probably about 6 Velociraptors out of Jeff Goldblum's libido. That's what I give this one.
And we know how high Jeff Goldblum's libido is, so that's a pretty low rating.
Exactly.
I will give this 2 hunters murdered by Jeff Goldblum's daughter out of 5.
That's pretty good.
I think it's not, there's just like technically and from a design standpoint, this game is almost irredeemable, but because it's attached to this IP and you can breed 8 T-Rexes to kill Jeeps, there's like just like a small monicum of fun that can be gotten out of this.
Yeah.
Tony, I am so nervous because I've made you play 2 really bad games back to back.
Yeah, you have made me play some shit games, dude. I discovered something over the weekend while I was actually playing through this game and talking with an old friend of mine. I discovered a game from my youth that I thoroughly enjoyed that I hadn't thought about in years, probably close to 10 years. I hadn't thought about this game. Totally forgot it existed. But perfect candidate for Hey, I Like That Game. So Jake, the next episode of Hey, I Like That Game is gonna be a little video game, the PS1 classic, Monster Rancher Battle Card Episode 2.
Oh, shit. I remember you talking about this game, like, 2 years ago. Like, vaguely.
So,
oh, man.
Battle Card, like, so you've probably heard me talk about Monster Rancher.
Okay, yes. You've talked about Monster Rancher.
Monster Rancher is one of my favorite, like, low-rung, like, Pokemon ripoffs, basically. So, it is... This game, Monster Rancher's great. I fucking love Monster Rancher. I love the little monsters. They're all pretty good. But this is a card game. This is like a Hearthstone Magic type of card game built for the PS1. That is, I can't wait. I remember loving this game. I remember loving this game as a kid and sinking countless hours into it. I'm very excited to start playing it again. To be completely transparent, I've already started a little bit because after I finished Chaos Island, I was like, I need to get this taste out of my mouth.
Palate cleanser.
And I started playing this, and the paint is already starting to come off. It's already starting to come off, and this is going to be a fantastic episode because Jake, I know you like yourself a good card game.
I do. I used to be real big into Hearthstone. Had to cut myself off because I was spending too much money on it.
Well, like don't like you won't have to worry about that because this is before the horrors of microtransactions.
Yep.
But yeah, Monster Rancher Battle Card Episode 2. That is our next episode.
Oh my god.
This is probably the deepest cut. Actually, no, Chaos Island is a deep cut. This is probably the second.
Like, I think an equally deep cut, though.
Equally deep cut. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be.
I think
real
as far
good.
as like IP juggernauts, Jurassic Park might slightly outweigh Monster Ranchers.
You shut your mouth. The Monster Rancher anime is fantastic anime, and the first two Monster Rancher games are legitimately fantastic games. They're really good games.
Okay, sure thing, buddy.
You know what? I'm gonna make you play another Monster Rancher game after this. I'm already gonna call it. We're gonna play the shit out of Monster Rancher 2, and it's gonna be great. Don't make me switch it. I'll switch it right now, Jake. No, I won't. I really want to keep playing Monster. I want to play Battle Card.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, I guess we'll find out what goes on with that next time on Hey, I Like That Game.
Yeah.
Like that game.